Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a little piece of ephemera that I saw on Heather and Yawn. I think that's how you pronounce her YouTube channel. And I just thought it was kind of interesting the way she made pockets like these. And so I thought I would show you because, you know, you might not have seen her channel, and that way you can go take a look at it if you'd like or not. So okay, we're going to use a 8.5 by 11, and it needs to be pretty much full page 8.5 by 11 to get the sizes that I'm using. But you probably could use other papers, but this is actually pretty skinny. So if you don't have enough room, then it's not gonna look as good. So what I'm gonna do is measure 2 7/8. So that's just before the 3 mark. 3 inches. It's that little dot before that is 2 7/8. And then I'm going to take it and fold it right on that, where that dot is. Fold this part in. I hope I can remember how to do this because I kind of did a different variation. Okay, so now we need to, we're going to cut off oh my goodness, how did I do it? I know she cut like this whole section off. Well, okay. So we need to leave space. We need to leave like a 1/2 inch because that's got to be folded over. Kind of forgot now how to do it because I was doing like a little variation of it. Yeah, I don't think that's, let me see. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's how skinny it is. Didn't look that skinny. Okay, and then I'm going to just do a little scoring here with this little score thing so I can fold it. Okay, so now before we fold this, or before we glue down anything, we're gonna fold this in half, going back up to the top. And just put a little crease there. Okay, and then this is going to fold in. We're going to fold this in, and then we're going to glue it down. You know how that goes, like a coin envelope. But before we do that, we're going to, let me just see where we are going to be. I'm just going to go in here with this. Okay, so that is where it would be finished when it's finished. But in here, we're going to punch out this little area here. And you try to center that. Okay. Circle out of it. Okay, now still we can't close it until we finish this part up here. So, we need to find something to fit in this little hole, which, I was going to use a flower like that, where I have this little flower here. That might look good. If you have a butterfly, you could use a butterfly, but I don't have one that goes with this, or they're all too big. Kind of like this, but I need to put something in the center. You know, I used to have like little rhinestones and stuff hanging around here, but not today. So I think I'll just use a little brad. These little, maybe I'll get one of these. I don't know if this is considered copper or, I don't know, but that one looks good. So I'll just poke a hole in here. Okay. And I'll just put that in there, and then it'll look like a little flower center. You could, you know, as it is, you could do whatever you want. Whoop, I'm so sorry. Okie doke. So now I can see that that's going to fit, so that's good. Finally, something's good. It's been a crazy last couple of days, but in fact, my son may call, and I have to leave if he calls me to go pick him up. Okay, so now I'm going to set that aside for a second because I need to get this ready to put in that thing. So it's almost like you take your packing tape and you hope that you can keep it. I'm just going to turn that end down. Okay, you can't really see the packing tape because it's too clear on the table. But you need at least this size here and 1 plus. So I'm going to even give it a little extra room. And stick that on there. Then you just fold this over. Can't even see. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this idea. I think I would rather just take, because the last time when I made my prototype, the same thing happened. Everything got messed up. Let me see if I can straighten this out a little bit. Some of that's going to be hidden. But I thought it was a good idea, even so. Like, a lot of people don't have, well, I don't know that everybody has packing tape, but it's just a substitution for the acrylic acetate stuff. All right, so now you're going to go and into here and get that centered the way you like. Okay, and then we're just going to put some glue. I'm just going to put some glue around this edge here. It is so cold, you guys. I mean, yesterday, the day before yesterday was 75, and it was a beautiful, cool day. No humidity or anything like that, even though it did rain. But today, now it's down to, I don't know, 40 something. I don't think that's going to lay down very good, but we'll see. Okay, so now we've got that on there with our little flower. That looks cute. And then she took another piece of tape. Now I've got that kind of long. Another piece of tape and covered this so that, I think she must have done it this way. Oh my gosh. I don't like packing tape. Okay, so I'm gonna just lay this down over that, and that way the tags won't catch onto it. So there's that. Okay, so now I need, I think I can, oh, I should have inked inside of there, darn it. Let's see, ink out here. Let me get my little brush. Piece of paper that I can take off some of it. Doesn't really stick to the packing tape at all. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the rest of it right now. So we're going to glue this down. And I usually glue like this edge down, or put glue on this edge, I should say. Glue, it's hopeless. Okay. I don't want to get the glue too far inside, otherwise we won't be able to put tags. All right. So if you put glue on this and on that edge, then you get a better seal all the way. That one's a little... So I think, like tonight, it's going to get down to 24 degrees. And that probably won't be our last freezing night. But you don't plan anything around here until at least April 15th. You have to wait. Because I spent so much money on a bunch of plants when I first moved here. And we had bought a house, and I planted everything. I was so excited to get all the flowers planted and, you know, watch them get ready to grow. And we had a freeze and they all died. Every one. So I lost, you know, somewhere around $150, $200. Okay, now... this one is going to be folded in half. The whole point of this is that you only need one sheet of paper to make the tags and the pockets. But I'm going to put cardstock on these. I can find something that will hold. No, that's not really that thick. Oh good, I just dropped them all on the floor. Finds this cardstock that's messed up. I don't know what this is for. Don't you? Okay. I'm going to sew around these too, but not right now. I'll do it after. Put it right on this edge. I probably shouldn't complain about 24 when some of you are still at 0 or below. It's cold. So cold. All right. I feel like I'm in a hurry because yesterday I went and picked up my son because he was getting his car fixed, or his truck, I should say. And so, you know, we just sat around and ate lunch and watched some Olympics and golf, whatever he was watching. And so I felt like I missed a whole day of journal making. And so you guys, the video came up Saturday that was supposed to come up Friday, but I got my days mixed up and I thought it was Friday. And when he called me to see if I could pick him up, I said, well, aren't you going to work? And he goes, no, it's Saturday. I go, no way. Yes way, it was Saturday. Okay. So I am not going to, I can wait to ink and stuff. I don't want to take your time. Okay, so let's fold this back up. Let's see if I can. Now, also, if you're going to use this in your journal, let me get a journal page here. So, if you're going to use it in a journal, you could do this on both sides. I didn't, but you could. And then you could put it in going this way. Well, evidently this is going to be a little too long. But you could have cut that down. Or you could go like this way. And you could put a paper clip to hold it in so they don't fall. So you have one on each side. Or you can go over the page this way, but your cards might fall out. Or you can put a paper clip and that will keep them from falling out. Okay? So So, I don't know how I'm going to fit this in. It's just it's so sad that we, you know, that the circles won't give us enough room. Okay, so now I need to put tabs on here. And let's see. Tabs. I've got these little tiny ones that I really like for this kind of. I need to go through and print, cut more. It's on my Cricut, these little ones. And I am just about out of them. These little designs came from Julie at, oh, there's another pink flower. Julie at what is her? Well, I was looking for another one like close to that. That's the same writing. I like the black ones too. They're very cute. Maybe I'll put those on. I think I'll put those on because I can't find two of those to work. It's Camellia's Crafts, right? Yeah, Camellia. Okay. I couldn't think of the name. But, I mean, I think this was several years ago that she did this. And you can, when you go to Cricut, you have to pay $1 because one of the designs she used she had to purchase because, you know, Cricut only gives you so many free images or whatever, but I don't remember why she needed to purchase one of them, but she did. So I wonder, should I make it I wonder if I should cut it like in a tag shape. I'll just make a little tag shape. Do I have a little one? I don't think so. Okay, let me just go like that. I'm cold and I'm shivering. It's getting colder as the day goes on. So it's always nice to have a template. This needs to cut back more. Alrighty, so let me put these on. And what did I do with my glue book? I know I just moved it, so now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Still trying to find places for everything so that I know where to put it back. But I don't even know where I put it in the first place, so that's not very helpful. Okay. I think that black looks cute. I don't know about you guys, but I always like a little bit of black somewhere. It just kind of sets off the journal, I think. Sets off the things that you've designed to put in there. Okay, so we've got those glued on. So now, when you put them in, hold on, whoops, I'm gonna have to go back and glue that again. So then when you put your journal card in, or your tag, I should say. I don't know why it's going crooked. So, then that, you know what, if you do this, I forgot, because you really do need to put your tag in and line it up. So this is even, not over to the side. I guess, you know, it's okay. I don't know what's holding it up. Oh, it's stuck on the... Oh. I have to thank you guys for sticking with me in these videos because I am bad. I am not very good. All right, let's see if we can get it in now. Okay, there we go. It was more centered than I thought. I guess I caught that on the back of that. And then this one goes on this side. And I just thought that was another one thing I was going to do, was off-center each of these, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. So I think what I would do actually is put this in a pocket, you know, something, a shallow pocket. I don't know that I have a pocket or a page that I can put this on in that journal. How much time have I spent? Oh gosh, 27 minutes, that's nothing. Okay, so let's just look at this a little bit since I have all the junk laid out. So I found this picture of this Victorian lady with the horse. And I know that, and then I found this one. These are AI. I didn't find them. I typed in a Victorian lady riding a horse, but the only ones that were this tall were these two. The other ones, they, you know, they did vertically, they did square. Anyway, but they are kind of cool, and I don't know if, I know that Susan, who said she was interested in this journal from the beginning, was a horse, she rides horses, and she was I don't know if it was a trainer or show horses. So I kind of thought this one was like a show horse, and this one too. But anyway, that's what I was kind of thinking to put on this journal. And then I have this fabric piece that I found, which is the last of it. And I love this, but I will probably never find it again. It's a vintage, you know, fabric for draperies, I think. Something like that. And then, so I'm going to glue this to here. And I think I might paint this part of the book just in case it's, you know, doesn't look right. And once I think every page is filled, that the spine will feel stronger. But I am going to put something over it because the spine is broken right there. But I don't think this is enough to hold it. So I'll probably just run a piece of either cardstock and tape over that or something just to make it a little stronger. Anyway, at least I found something I liked on it. I was having a hard time. Let's see if I have any pages empty. Okay. See, this is just like, sometimes it's just bright pink, but I don't know. It is pink. I mean, what can I say? Like this little Victorian lady looks fine with it. The pink. I'm just hoping it, everything else will look fine. Maybe I just need to be a little more grungy in how I make things. Okay, so I don't think I have any pages covered. Oh, well, that's the center page, so that stays. Oh, I have this one. I could work on this a little bit. It's not for a pocket for this. And I don't know if I want to put anything else on this. This in here can be journal space. And then this is the back of the pocket. So the only thing you need to decorate is here if you wanted to. I've got to get that fixed before I put it in a page. Okay, so this one, I wanted to put some vintage. I'm going to use this for writing. I think I might stamp it or something. So it has a good writing space. So what I was going to do on this one is, because this is vintage here, it's from 1936, and it's a old check that it's a company check. It's falling apart. Darn it. Do I have something to fix it? I mean, you're not going to be able to see this. This part you're not going to see. So I'll tape it back here for now, just so I can work with it. Because this is very brittle paper. And so it's kind of cool because they glued or taped, I think maybe they just glued it, the page, the part that comes out of their the bank book. And then, because they wrote the check, but then they got their checks back so they can reconciliate their books, and they attached this to here so that they knew that it, it's kind of weird though. I mean, but I like these little dots. All right, so I'm going to put it in this way, and that will fold back in. And I'm just going to put glue the two sides. Okay, well, that glue doesn't want to work. I think my glues are so upset from, they're just like, why are you changing the temperature every day? Look at it, it's just as stuck as can be. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to, whoops. That's my weld glue, and Kathy had left a tip. Let's see. I want to make sure no, don't think I need to glue this. I don't think I need to glue that part down. Okay, so when it's I was thinking I had this would be showing on the front, but I guess not. Okay. I'll just leave it that way. I'm going to go back and tape all that. So this part here can be a pocket, and I was going to put I was going to use these little cards. Oops, that is open there. So it's going to be glued. All right. Oh my gosh. It's just overflowing. I just need to close this. Okay. Oh, forget it. I can't even see. Okay, so now there's their pockets. But I want to do something to these. So this back side, I was thinking of, I was going to punch a hole in here and then put something behind that. Well, let me try it. I think I can find another one of these if I need it. I don't know if I want this big, though. If I use the 1 inch, though, that feels like it's too small. Because I was thinking of putting, you know, a picture in there of some sort. Let me see. I've got... Oh, I see. This card is much bigger. I was thinking about going over it with the stencil like this. Like Jody did this one. And I just saved it for reference. But she had the clear paste when she did this one. Or I don't know why it's yellow, how she got it yellow. Maybe she has a yellow paste. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking about doing that on here. And this side you could write on. I don't know. Let me try it. So, I guess I should just punch it in this rose. I mean, the card can go either way. Yeah, let me go this way. This is, seems to be, oh man, Okay. So I probably should have put the paste on here before I did that, but I didn't. So yeah, I want like a photograph or somebody's picture to be on this one, or that's why I don't like the size, the 1 inch, because it's hard to find something to go into it. But this is kind of a Victorian style journal, so I need Victorian people. So I can get one little girl, and this one I could get 2. Yeah, it's just, at least I know these kids are from Victorian or so age. So I'm just gonna cut. Just gonna mark it up here. You know, just a tad of a mark there so I know how far I have. I've had these here forever. This is Artie Mays. It's funny, the stuff that you did when you first started journaling, you remember. Okay. But now I can't remember anything, so. All right. I think I can still paste over this and avoid the picture. I don't know. Sometimes you're happy with stuff and sometimes you're not. Because I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm not doing so well here. This goes back. No, that won't work. All right, well, I'll just have to figure it out. I know it's, you know, I start things and I don't get them finished on camera, but I get sidetracked here. So, just want to cover that. I should just put some of that packing tape on the back and then punch the hole another, and then they can fit inside, but that's not really. I really don't like working with cards because you have 2 sides you have to wonder what you're going to do with. So I guess it's just a matter of covering up the whole back. Okay, I'm just going to glue this on here, and if it doesn't work, I can always come back and change it. Watch my time. Oh, see, I went from 27 to 40 minutes. How can I do that? Okay, there's a cut up there and there. They are very cute inside that little opening. My son hasn't called and I'm ready to have lunch, so he's gonna have to wait for me. All right, so that's kind of what I plan, and I think I'll just cover this with I might find some lace. I don't know, because it has to slide in there, and I'll cover the backs with just cardstock. And let's see. I don't have a piece of lace out, so I'll have to dig one out if I want to. But I think, you know, maybe I could just cover it with a lace like I would with something like this. But I think a piece of lace would be prettier. And I could grunge these up a little bit. Yeah, I could even cut the paper larger and have it a border around it. I don't know. So I don't know what if I want to do the horse or just do a Victorian lady on front, and maybe I could put this in somewhere else as a journal card. But if anyone has any ideas on that, let me know. If you, I mean, it would be fine with me if it had a horse on it. I used to ride horses, not very well, but I did. Scared to death of it, but oh, I did it. I have all these jewels that a friend of mine gave me. I don't know if I showed them to you or not, but I was thinking maybe something would go on the front. This is huge and heavy. Look at this thing. Yeah, I just don't know. I love the peacock. Love that. Here's another one. If anybody's interested in these, let me know, because there's another peacock. Because I don't know that I will ever use those on a journal. This one I might. Oh, that's cute with the hearts. I like that. There's another one. with the root. Now those I would use because they're dangly. Yeah, those would be cute. A little tiny one. Cute as that. Another tiny piece. I didn't even look through this whole bag. That's cute. Yeah. Oh, and there's a butterfly. A cute butterfly. It's a pen. But I could hook it to lace. There's another one. That's good. And there's all little stones in there that have fallen out. Another big butterfly. Oh, it's a squirrel in a tree. People used to wear these like in the 50s, you know? 50s and 60s, actually. Okay, I'm going to leave these out for a while so I can maybe get use out of those. But like I said, if anybody would be interested in these, let me know, and I can figure out, you know, a price, which wouldn't be much. The shipping would probably cost a fortune because they're heavy, but we'll see. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope this this will get out to you Monday, and you enjoyed it, and, you know, you saw something new or, you know, not new. I think this is kind of cute. I've just got to fix it. I don't like that tape thing, so I'm probably would do this again. In fact, I did, now I'm really getting late. I did this one, and I folded it just like we do a, what do you call it? A coin envelope. And then I folded it up, and I'm like, I could punch into here. Where's that big one? I mean, I could probably even get a 2-inch punch. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Really. There we go. And, you know, I could put just a regular journal card in there. Just for a little added. This is a collage one I did. It's got roses on it. So, I don't know. You can't see that very well, but anyhow, that's what I got. And I think that's kind of neat. The double pocket thing. Alrighty. I'm going to say goodbye, okay? So just like me and subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? See you next time. Bye-bye.